invite you once again to come visit our Tangipahoa parish. Come and taste our cool, refreshing water, straight from Louisiana wilderness. Join me and let's explore the state of Louisiana, home of our beautiful river water, going straight to your sink.
My advisor has been lifted. What do you mean? Drink water. No.
Hello everyone, and today we're going back to get another episode, or the second episode of Tangi Virus lore made by Vintage 8. So go check out Vintage 8 and link down the description down below. He's an absolute legend at making analog horror stuff, pretty much cinematic. And this is my reaction. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Is my caption on? Yes, okay.
Get a taste of the exotic. Enjoy cool, refreshing water straight from the unspoiled Louisiana wilderness. The natural springs of Tangipahoa have a long reputation for promoting life and good health, filled with minerals and trace elements that will make you feel like a whole new person. Look
Nice.
for Tangi Water the next time you do your weekly
Drink your
shop.
water.
That's Tangi Water. It'll change you.
That's pretty much the ad. Ooh, we got FPTV news. This is sick. The Tangi update. Wow.
One of our parish's biggest employers is making plans to grow even larger. Today, Tangi Water announced global expansion with a product launch in the United Kingdom set for the second quarter of 1990.
So the second one to be possibly infected by the Tangi worms is UK. Of course, they enjoyed a nice cup of tea with worms, nothing like special. Alright, let's continue.
In a statement released today, Tangi Water CEO Elizabeth Cryer expressed her enthusiasm for this significant milestone. She stated that the company is excited to bring Tangi Water to Britain. The English have a well-deserved reputation for discerning taste when it comes to quality water, and Tangi Water is confident that their product will meet and exceed their expectations.
Wow.
This expansion represents a major step forward for Tangi Water and aligns with their commitment to providing exceptional water to customers around the globe. Tangi Water stock has risen to $10 a share since the announcement of the expansion. The company is expected to add 200 new jobs over the next 2 quarters of 1990 and will greatly improve the parish's job market.
Honestly, that's a big jump from the Tangi update.
You're a mover and a shaker. You're a shark. You're a powerful apex predator. You are elite, and you deserve the best. Your body is a temple. Keep it in optimal shape. Ask your office manager for Tangi Water. Don't accept no for an answer. Tangi Water is supercharged with the exact blend of minerals your body needs to stay at peak performance. And you know the value of being on top of your game. And
Is that guy manages to freaking call in 2 phones at once because of its Tangi water? Might as well take some Tangi water.
you know the value of being on top of your game. Whether you're closing a multi-million-pound deal, negotiating a merger, or just settling the score on the squash court,
What kind of a commercial
be
is
at
this?
your best. Demand Tangi Water, because you deserve the best. That's
that's pretty
Tangi
good.
Water. It'll change you.
Oh my gosh. Is it gonna be another Tangi water advertisement? Hey, that's the Last Supper. Pretty cool. Kate's Crossing Christian Fellowship. Wow. Host.
Welcome back.
We
Continuing
have
our
a Father
series
Gary
on faith
LeBlanc.
from around the country, we have an extra special guest joining us from merry old England. Nominated by our Kate's Crossings Elijah Fellowship Trust, our next speaker has asked not to be named so that you focus on the message and not the messenger.
Isn't that concerning?
Well, those Brits were always a little odd, but Hebrews 13:2 says, "Being not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares."
Yeah, I gotta go check out the true meaning of Hebrews 13:2. Be right back. Okay, so the pastor was telling the truth. It says right here, the Hebrews 13:2 is located in a New International Version that says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by some doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it." Well, I guess that makes a bit sense for me since I recently looked this up. Um, this just showcase on our free wills to spread the word to people, even even with some people that we never knew in the first place. So I guess this is a good sign to spread the word as well, and might as well actually.
So what do you say? Let's give them a chance. Over to you.
Okay, so we have coming up next 7:15 p.m. Fate Without Borders. Not sure what that means. 7:30 Ask the Pastor, pretty much Q&A stuff. 8:30 Is Your Child Living a Godly Life? Huh. 9 p.m. The Perils? I, okay, I have to get to know what the perils mean. So it refers to serious and immediate danger or exposure to the risk of injury, loss, or destruction. So pretty much the context of this 9 p.m. is the upcoming danger of Satan and Satanism, which makes sense. Then we got 10 p.m. evening prayer and song, 10:45 p.m. closing the service. Okay. And now as a Christian, I believe this will understand a bit better. But then again, this is analog horror stuff. Um, Even though this is real, I still have a bit of a doubt of it because the one that accepts true faith is upon us. Like us ourselves is truly depending whether we accept God or not. Okay, so I'm gonna continue the video. Faith from around the country. Let's hear it.
Brothers and sisters, I'm thankful for the opportunity to speak to you, my American family, this evening. You have a beautiful home here, and I am filled with great joy spending time with like-minded members of my own particular branch of faith residing here in Kate's Crossing. They are a very old congregation indeed, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to finally meet them. Though time and culture have separated us in many ways, there is much alike between my own beliefs and those of you out there listening tonight. Now, there is indeed rhetoric from some that people of faith are under attack. But I ask you, is this really true?
Tell me.
One wonders what such men have to gain.
So I have to get back of this because it might be important to the Tangi Virus, or I'm not sure.
From words like these. It is not a statement that is uncommon to hear in Britain either. It is not at all. a uniquely American thing. But have you ever stopped to think about what these men have to gain by telling you to imbue all your belief in them and to mistrust the outsider? Trust. Trust is faith manifest.
Mm-hmm.
We must trust that our leaders are honest.
Mm-hmm.
We must trust our leaders have our best interests in mind.
I'm not
We
sure.
must trust that the food we eat is nourishing. We must
I mean, it's
trust that the water we drink is safe.
it's filled with worms, but whatever.
Trust is a currency,
Huh?
and some that we come to hear from each and every day are trying to enrich themselves with it
That's a
without
big boy.
demonstrating why they are worthy of the
Tangipahoa Parish Courthouse 1967 is cornerstone furnished by Livingstone Lodge, Amite City, Spring Creek, Kentwood, Pine Grove. I'm guessing the Independence is at the bottom.
investment. Because faith moves people.
Mm-hmm.
Faith tells you that though the evidence may be lacking, it must still compel you to a course of action, or in some cases, inaction. From 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 21
I'm gonna have to
through
look at that.
24. And Elijah came unto all the people, and said, How long halt ye between two opinions?
I'm pretty sure this is King James
If
Version.
the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him.
Or New
And the
Revised
people
Version.
answered him not a word. Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I only, remain a prophet of the Lord. But Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of the Lord. And the God that answereth by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken. In the coming weeks, look to our missionaries and listen to them speak of Elijah. The true word is undeniable to those with ears to hear it and the hearts to embrace it. Listen to the conviction of their beliefs and understand truth when you hear it. Look into their eyes and see the clarity there. Ask yourself if those around you are indeed behaving as their true selves. Ask of those leaders in your community for proof of their good intentions. We must not trust blindly, and actions are not always the only evidence of honesty of intent. But you must ask the hard questions and listen to not only what has been said, but how. We must not be swept forward like cattle. If your heart tells you that those around you are tainted, then trust that instinct. Come and be anointed with the salt of the deep earth. Be purified as we are instructed to in Leviticus. Rid yourselves of the impurities inflicted upon you and your kin by wicked men. He will guide you and protect you from evil. He will rid you from the unholy thing which grips your minds. Some of you already know of which I speak. Some of you will be unable to seek anointment with us. Some of you are gripped by this malaise and cannot seek covenant with him willingly. We will not abandon you. You will be blessed, even if you do not come to our holy places willingly. Our message shall reach all who need to hear it, and more. And one day soon, there will be a reckoning, not one of conquest and violence, but one of unity and the collective joining of spirits. And to the wicked, I say, we know what you are, and you were foolish to reveal yourselves. Brothers and sisters, I thank you for your attention this evening. Know that we will be present to share in your spiritual journey. Until we can meet and embrace each other's family, remember to reject the lies of Ahab and Jezebel. Love your neighbor and seek out a greater connection with our God.
Okay, that sounds very concerning. The sin must be purged. Baal must be opposed. Okay, I gotta look at what Baal means. So it refers to the primary storm and fertility god of the angel Canaanite. The term itself means lord, owner, or husband. Throughout the Old Testament, Baal is strictly condemned as a false idol, and its worship, which frequently involved child sacrifice, was the Israelites' greatest spiritual struggle. So it's located in the First Kings of chapter 18, First Kings verse 18. Chapter 18, verse 24 to 26, that the video was talking about quite earlier, that the prophet Elijah challenged the 450 prophets of Baal to a contest. While Baal failed to answer their prayers with fire, God consumed Elijah's altar, proving he alone is the true God. Pretty much here, the majority of this video is all about teaching gospels, which I like, and you will like it too. Let's cherish those moments and have a wonderful day filled with the embracement of God and become a vessel. Baal must be erased. Baal must be killed. Even the francophones deserve redemption. Oh, there's the eye. I see it. Sacrifice is virtuous. Thou art my battle axe. For with thee will I break in pieces the nation, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. I can barely see the eye. Fellowship of the earth, really to us, yeah, man of God. Free post FOTE Pendle Lance BB9. So pretty much the second part talks about the Christians and the Tangi creates crossing Christian fellowship, talking about the Bible, talking about Elijah, talking about Baal in First Kings chapter 18, verse 24 to 26, and then we got Hebrews 13:2 that whatever we do to enjoy and let our strangers satisfy. I'm not sure if that's gonna be correct word. If it's not, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's pretty much the summary of the second part was. And the first part, I haven't actually covered it up because I went straight into the straight second part, which is uh, Christian fellowship. So the first part is gonna be mostly on advertising Tangi Waters. It's like on 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes. And as we can see on the news, the Tangi update, we noticed that they're gonna be launching the product in the United Kingdom in the second quarter of 1990, possibly the second country to get infected with the Tangi worms. And honestly, uh, I get it's the fire advertisement. I love it so much. But the thing is, this is a Tangi virus, a global pandemic, and this is really concerning. Unless the worms itself slowly adapts pretty much from time to time, which is highly concerning even. So let's go ahead and go to the third part of this They Will Thirst No More video. I'm guessing this is another Tangi update. Yeah, pretty much.
This summer, Tangipahoa Parish might become the most popular destination in
Of course it
Louisiana.
is.
Tangipahoa tourism expects over 250,000 tourists to visit the parish's waterways between April and August.
Of course it's
Most of
summer.
these tourists will be from within the state, but nearly 30% are expected to come from out of state and other countries. The parish president and the parish council have launched an aggressive campaign specifically targeting visitors from European countries.
For the people who watch in the Europe, you might get you will be cooked because you will get infected by Tangi worms, as same as the Americans in Louisiana. Just to be aware, okay?
The campaign, called Tangipahoa, Your Next Adventure, is designed to show potential visitors
bars.
that there is more to Louisiana than just New Orleans. Tangipahoa tourism has given a first look at the British version of the upcoming campaign.
Well, let me see it then. Let me see that campaign.
Welcome to Tangipahoa Parish, where adventure and flavour flow together. Here, miles and miles of serene waterways beckon you to explore, relax, and connect with nature. Immerse yourself in pristine rivers and charming bayous and charming.
What was that? Okay, I see the eye now. Uh-huh. What am I discovering at? Yep, worms.
The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil
O
is in the
Lord
water.
God Almighty,
The devil is in
who
the water.
blessed the spirits
The
of
devil is in
water
the water.
It's
through
inside you,
Elijah
filth.
the prophet,
Hype.
The devil
and
is in
cleansed the
water.
bitter waters
The
with
devil
salt.
is in the water.
Bless
The devil
also
is in the
Unclean.
salt and
The
water,
devil is in
Wrong.
the water.
so that it may become
Hype.
a means of blessing
The
and
devil is in the
purification
It grows.
for your
water.
faithful.
Corrupts.
The devil
Through
is
this
in the water.
blessing, Let it drive away all evil, cleanse all
Seeks us.
defilement, and protect
Reject
us
them.
from the wiles of the enemy through the protection of our God.
Slavery.
Amen.
Amen. Lies. No life.
The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil
Plague.
is in the water.
Invader. Disgusting.
The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil
Your
is in the
Savior.
water. The devil
Christian fellowship. From
the devil
this.
is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water.
Recite the verse.
The devil
Isaiah 41:10.
is in the water. The devil is in the water.
King James Version.
The devil is in the water. 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 The devil is in the water.
Find
So
us.
get yourself
Okay, that's pretty concerning. That the glitch, which it could make sense because the worms itself is the Satan for this analog horror. It pretty much tell us to be aware most of the time since, yeah, just like what Julia Williams said in the previous video, that the worms is within us. It wants to control pretty much everything. And then, for the worst part, is that Europe will become the next continent to be infected with the worms because of the drinking water campaign introducing Tangi water. We're cooked either way, unless pray to God and hope for the best that this one will eradicate. I know it will take time, but it will sure happen.
down to Tangipahoa Parish for an experience you'll never, ever forget.
Please stand by, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Okay?
Please stand by for
Granada.
an announcement from Manchester City Council.
Notification product recall, Tangi water. Affected location, gateway, quick save, NATO presto. Please dispose of any unopened bottles and disinfect areas of exposure with bleach immediately. Okay, so Manchester City Council is concerned about Tangi waters. Fellowship of the Year,
Brothers
1913.
and sisters, friends and enemies, I come to warn you of a great evil attempting to take root in our dear land.
Pretty much making us reptiles.
By your agents of malice, spread poison
Read with us.
amongst
Hear
us,
my voice.
and
Oh
seek
God.
to conquer, not through force
In
of
my prayer.
arms, but through subterfuge.
Preserve my
They
life
taint
from
our
fear
water, and no doubt
of the
will
enemy.
attempt other means of subversion.
Hide me from the
Be you
Secret.
ally or adversary,
secret
this
council of
affects
the
us all.
wicked.
Boil your water.
Boil your water? No. The worms extremely adapt on pretty much everything we wish to eradicate it.
Cook your own food.
From the
thoroughly.
insurrection of the
This
workers
will stave off the blight.
of iniquity,
If it is too late,
who with
if your friends in
their
kin
tongue
have already been gripped by this infiltration,
like a sword
then seek us out.
and bend the
The power
and bend their
of our
bows
God can
shoot
burn this plague from their
from
flesh.
the flesh to shoot their arrows.
Witness this child come to us
Even
in the
bitter
grips of
words
this madness,
that they may
cured,
show or
set
shoot
free of the chains
in
they
secret.
sought to bind her with.
at the perfect
It started slow at first. I'd lose track of time.
Suddenly do they shoot
I
at
had frightful dreams.
him.
But more
And
and
fear
more,
not,
something wanted me to protect the children.
they
And not
encourage
my young'uns.
themselves
Something
in
else.
an evil
Something wicked.
matter.
That time, when it had me in its grip,
They commune of laying
it's a blur to me.
snares
But my mother,
privily.
she brought me to the Holy One,
They say, who
kicking,
shall
screaming like a mad woman.
see them?
I was set free.
They search out
I was embraced and given my mind back.
iniquities.
I can't put my gratitude into words.
And that's
It were a
British man
miracle.
and woman. They
An
accomplish
honest
a diligent
forgiveness
search.
miracle. But whatever demon it was that held me,
But the
I
inward
felt
thought
it rage and scream as it was forced out.
of every one of
I
them
felt no pain, but
and the
it didn't
heart
go willingly.
is deep.
It was furious,
But
hateful.
God shall shoot
I am
at
disgusted to
them
think
with
what would have
an
happened to
arrow.
me without the intervention of our God.
Suddenly
They didn't ask anything of him in
shall
return.
they be
But I knew
wounded.
I would willingly serve. I knew I would willingly serve the one who could do
So they
things
shall
like
make
this,
their own
who would rescue me from a torment I can't even
tongue
describe.
to fall upon
If I had 1,000
themselves.
years, I couldn't praise him enough. If you've been got by that filth,
All
there's
that
help
see
out
them
there.
shall flee away,
I know you can hear this, even
Yeah,
if
I
you
do.
can't act.
and all men
Just
shall
fight
fear,
as best as you can.
and
We'll find
shall
you.
declare
We'll find a way to get you back to yourself.
the work of
But
God.
if you're not infected, and you know someone who might be, find us.
For they
we'll help
shall
you.
wisely consider of
The
his
blessings of our God go with
doing.
you. These are trying times,
The
but
righteous
know that we will not rest until
shall
this
be glad
evil is defeated, not just
in the
here,
Lord,
but at the source,
and shall trust
and to our
in him.
adversaries. Look to your own flock and
And
see
all the
the
upright
danger
in
we speak
here
of.
in heart
We do not
shall
ask for
glory.
alliance or truth,
Amen.
but you must take action lest we all fall together.
We apologize for the disruption. Normal programming will resume shortly. So Fellowship of the Earth is trying to warn other citizens that are not infected currently. Wow. So pretty much the anti-Tangi Water group forms a giant community. Like from the previous video, forms a giant community called Fellowship into the Earth that was founded in 1913, seeking God for obedience, for fighting back against these worms. So let's call it Satan in the water, as shown in as a woman said in the previous act. Let's say act. Um, Pretty much. Whenever it comes to danger, we always seek God in the first place, because we would have not solved the solution ourselves, because it would be close to impossible to solve it on our own without dealing with obstacles, challenges, and even our problems that will eventually overwhelm us. So yeah. What's wrong? Oh, what is this?
Brothers and sisters, we are at war with monsters pretending to be angels. They seek to sever us from our one true purpose, the I. We must not allow this to happen. We must destroy this threat. It is our duty to save all those we can, allow to find a place with the I. But if they won't listen to reason, then they will be offered to the fallen one as a sacrifice, where they can learn firsthand the error of their ways. Make no mistake, we will not stop until...
That's the same guy that was shown in the previous video, like don't trust the government, they might sort you out. This is literally the same guy talking to us, which is so impressive.
Till the Elijah Fellowship and their false prophet have been wiped from this earth. And to those that dared to build on the land where the eye fell, every trace of them shall be swallowed and returned to the earth. Fight, my friends. Fight as if your lives and your eternity depend on it, because it surely does. Honor your vow. There is no place for them in the backward eternity. They will thirst no more.
Yep, they will thirst no more.
Coming up on 7 News Nightcast.
Residents are taking a stand against crime. I'll have that story.
The town of Woodworth awaits the return of a former hostage. And in sports, the high school playoff picture is complete. 7 News Nightcast is next.
Louisiana's picking up. Tell everyone you meet. We're cleaning up our coastline and our busy city streets.
Now I'm not sure if this song is copyrighted, so I'll be muting this instead, just to avoid any circumstances, because ever since 2020 spiked up, some of the people are actually abusing the copyright, which is so wrong and mysterious in a way of why they do such a thing. Even though we as a creator, we showcase or show some proof and evidence of why we created this video of ourselves. So we must be careful at all times, creators.
Louisiana's picking up, but we're not through because this state we live in for kids can't be the way it was. Louisiana's picking up, it's not a dream.
The time for words is ended. Thy stench hath risen up into our nostrils. It is an offence too long endured. Thou hast dealt cruelly with our kin, and thou hast trespassed upon our lands.
No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death.
Thy works shall we tear asunder, thy children shall we consume with fire. Thy thralls shall be delivered from thy hand, and thou shalt know only pain. Thou shalt drink of the bitter waters, and taste naught but salt. The flames shall devour thy flesh.
No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death.
No conquest sought we after, neither did eyes covet thy domain. But in thy greed thou art come upon us, and we shall show thee the wrath of the Lord.
No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death. No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death. 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 Death.
Okay, I get it. Just shut up. So this is gonna be the first part of the They Will Thirst No More, made by Vintage 8. Now, we have to overlook as the 4 acts in this particular part 1 of this second episode. Let's say second episode of Tangi Virus. In the first part, we see that it's pretty much advertisement of Tangi Waters, and then we promoted it by our trustworthy Tangi Water CEO Elizabeth Cryer uh, expressed enthusiasm for this magnificent milestone because as of right now, this particular event turned out to be somewhere in 1990, the December Christmas Day, or even 1991, January, and Elizabeth Cryer is trying to promote the Tangi water and export the product to our beloved Queen of the Empire or United Kingdom, and UK is gonna be the second one who's gonna be infected, the second country, because in the midsection, where is that? I gotta find it first. In the midsection where you have the Tangipahoa, your next adventure, pretty much advertising the other state to come here during summer to explore the waterways in Tangipahoa by swimming in Tickful prior to symptoms like Julia asked about I told us about within the tapes. Um, this can lead to pretty much more infectious rate than the previous one. And then the other part is that they will specifically self promote this to Europe, the continent of Europe, specifically the British, to come here to achieve the cleanest river in the state, just like what Gordon said in the previous video, the Tangipahoa River. It would make sense in the part 2 that the British Empire will start to get infected by the worms, and then now let's move on for the second act. Now the second act talks about faith, the Bible verse, and seek God for the help, because as of right now, one of which the video said the fellowship of the earth is the devil is in the water. My guess it's all about the worms right here. They seem to talk about the devil of the worms. If we look at the pretty much closer, hate, seek us, lies, plague, disgusting, and then your savior, the fellowship of the earth, which is the 1913. I'm guessing the sum of the group from the anti-Tangi water group, um, from the EpiTV second act on the first episode of Tangi Virus, this might be the same community. They form the envelope the giant community that are still healthy and to deliver to spread the word because, well, in this case the world is ending by the devil in the water, and soon to be the whole entire world is going to be infected. Wow. And then we have the final act over here that pretty much confirmed that this is the same guy. Yeah, the same guy from the second part of the Tangi virus. That he said that don't trust the government, they might sold you out. And this one demands us, humanities, to fight back against this. But I'm not sure if we're getting capable of that because, like I said, Dr. Julie Williams is only the first person who is very aware of the worms before it even have a chance to spread. Like that is a crazy scale coming from Julia Williams. So that's my theory right now. I'm not sure what will really happen in They Will Thirst No More Part 2. So I want you guys to go in the comments of the theories that I might have missed or create your own so that we will solve this mystery together and coming up with the final answer that is relatively accurate to the one we watch and to showcase the deeply connection between the works of Vintage 8 and the Tangi Virus lore itself. So this is gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you uh, learn about this second part of the Tangi Virus lore. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to this channel. And let's get to 30 views, and we're gonna do this again. And that's gonna be it. God bless you all. Read your my 2911, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.